really have to switch work. Otherwise, you'll be miserable, believe me.
You get
So
stuck.
yeah, you'll get stuck. So I moved back, moved to DYR, and then from DYR moved here. I've been here for 2004 since and yeah, 2004.
Because you're happy here.
Yeah, actually, where I'm happy here. Plus, you get to enjoy what you're doing also.
Yes.
So you just don't seem to find the time passing you by anymore. But of course, that goes with more or less your experience also.
Yes, I have a question. Can agencies handle like competitors? Like
No,
they can't.
no, we can't. The only agency that I know who handles
did that?
competitors, Dentsu Japan. The Japanese philosophies, they can handle different brands. I know for a fact that before they used to handle Toyota, and then there's a division who handles Mitsubishi. Parang for them, there's no such thing as competitor, although of different groups. But here in the Philippines, that's a no-no. Unless you have a different division or a spin-off agency doing that. Otherwise, within the agency, you cannot handle competitive agencies, competitive brands or competitive clients. So that cannot happen.
But clients can have different agencies.
Yes.
Yes.
Clients can have different agencies. Sometimes, some agencies they work with just some clients work with just one agency because they believe in going with just one agency to do most of their work. So the likes of, for example, the multinationals, they usually have just one agency, even the smaller ones. But there are also big companies who doesn't believe in going for just one having a working relationship with just one agency, and they have various agencies. Or sometimes like a certain brand is for a certain set of agency, or sometimes others they bid out after one campaign, they bid out the next one. So it all depends really on the preference of the clients.
How do you market or promote your agency?
Well,
Do you promote?
Yes, of course. We're part of the association. We're part of 4As. So that's accredited advertising agencies, Association of Accredited Advertising Agencies. So of course, since we're a member of that, if for example there's also the ASAP book, so they see you in terms of they're looking for agencies, they can see you there. So that's one way of us promoting it. Like our chairman, if for example he has new clients, of course, chit chat, and there you promote your agency. Or sometimes if there are like gatherings,
So it's like by word of mouth.
Word of mouth, or like some big agencies they have websites, or they have Facebook. It all depends on but us, kasi we don't have. But what works for us is word of mouth, referrals from our clients, from past projects. So basically that's more or less how it's done. And it's still effective considering the fact that you meet other people, you get to be able to, as you said, promote your agencies to this different individuals or companies.
Miss, but do you do your own advertising campaign for your own agency?
Yes, we sometimes do also, but it's not an advertising campaign. There was a time when we did an ad for our company. It was years back. So we had an a print ad for our company, saying who we are, so to speak, what we can do, that way. Some agencies I know they do. They also create TVCs for themselves, but again, it's dependent on their resources also, and for what use, because some of them are also affiliated with international agencies. They're partners. So that works for them also if they have campaigns for their agencies.
Okay. So, Miss, is there a role for a marketing manager in your agency?
Market.
Can you qualify that? In what sense? A marketing person coming in as an advertising person?
No, Miss.
Or-
What I meant was...
Like you have marketing department.
We don't have. It does not apply because, for one, we do that.
Yeah. It's implied na. It's a given na eh.
Like, for advertising, really, there's no such thing as a marketing department because you're the one marketing yourself,
Yes.
or your clients
It's
or
like
your
redundant,
accounts
eh.
to other people also. It's funny thing kasi is it's like when you're in a brand position, for a corporate account, for a corporate client. They do advertising, of course they do marketing. In the same manner that you as an advertising person, you do marketing also. Because you have to be able to know things about marketing also when you're doing strats for your clients. So it works in that aspect also. So you have to be able to know also what happens with your clients or the industry. That's why we also act as the marketing person for the agency.
So, Miss, what is an account person?
What? Parang yun na yung kanina.
Ay, so next.
It's okay. So as I've said,
Ulit.
the account person manages everything within the agency.
Okay, so second, for how long have you been working as an account person?
Collectively, I've probably been working for more than 10 years
More
already.
than 10 years.
What, I graduated
Veteran.
2001. No. 1995. I graduated in 95. Yeah,
More than 10
More than 10
years.
years.
Wow.
I'm old.
Miss, why did you choose to be an account person?
I don't know. I was probably meant for it.
Hidden secret.
Probably. All because I started, like I was telling you kanina, I started off with engineering. Never realized I won't be able to finish it. Shifted to Masscom. Loved it. So
Why didn't you just shift to advertising in LaSalle?
Well, for one, there's
Or Mascom?
no, what did we call it? If you fail your subjects, diba, there's
Accumulated.
accumulated.
You really
units.
wanted engineering that bad?
No, I first started off with engineering, so I'm the type of person who would want to finish everything just because I want to prove something.
The pride.
Pride. So I was there, mechanical engineering.
Wow.
So when I took the exam in LaSalle, we had 3 choices, right? So
Yes.
first choice was ComSci, second choice was engineering, third choice was AB history. So didn't pass ComSci, ended up in engineering. Since I was there already,
Why not?
why not? Okay, go for it. So, but when I was there, I was having hard time with calculus, algebra, and then calculus. I don't know, parang finish it off. So, until I ended up having my accumulations, couldn't shift anymore to Leacom at the time. Is it still Leacom?
Yes.
So, it's still Leacom. So, wanted to shift there, but couldn't anymore. Didn't want to go to CSB, all because at the time, reputation of CSB,
Yes.
because it was just starting, was, if you can't do it in LaSalle, go to CSB, okay? So, I shifted to, and at the time, I love watching commercials, and TVCs, all these things. And my mom was telling me, why don't you just shift to Mascom? You like all these things anyway. So, by, probably divided